the last time you get a play under Friday Night Lights on that field.
Everybody wants to win. I don't care if you are number 1 in the state or number 212 in the state. Everybody wants to win.
Give him a shot, Toby!
You know that you're basically about to go into a type of war on the field.
God's good. All the time. All the time. God's good. Woo!
Small town football is pretty much the lifeline of the community in most small Texas towns. People close down shops, they come out and watch the game. Little kids are excited on Friday. They all attend the pep rallies, and it's just a full plate of excitement for the town.
Everybody gets involved, the whole town, the whole school. Everybody knows what everybody's doing, and everybody shows up on Friday nights or Tuesday if it's basketball or volleyball, and you know, everybody does everything. Everybody shows up to everything.
You know, the expectation around here is to win, and so, you know, they count on me, they count on the JV, they count on the 7th grade, they count on everyone to win.
Small town football is everything. You see it in the elementary schools, it trickles through to the junior high, and of course, Fridays at the high school, that's all everyone thinks about.
The biggest struggle with coaching would be when parents or community or people of that nature may not see the what's happening with the team and the goals that are set, and sometimes can have just individual goals for themselves. You've got to talk to your players and make sure that they understand the big picture and the team concept and what you're trying to do and the goals that you have set for them.
It's getting harder and harder this day and age. You know, the kids are great athletes, but they want to know why they're doing things instead of just blindly doing it, you know, like we did 30 years ago, which in a way that's good because they all think on their own. They all have their own sense about them, but it makes it a little bit more difficult to coach.
You know, to do this, you sacrifice a lot of family time. You miss a lot of things of your kids growing up. Sometimes you miss anniversaries, sometimes you miss birthdays, but you try to make up for it as much as you can.
My wife, she's just an amazing woman. She pretty well raised our 2 kids during the fall. You know, you put in 12, 13, 14, 15-hour days. You work 7 days a week. And from about August through hopefully December, you're not around. So you better have a strong wife or husband at home that can take care of things while you're gone.
It's a lot smaller, but then again, it's bigger because everyone from the community knows who you are. You know, everyone comes on supports. You know, it's Crane. You know, 900 kids in our school compared to 900 kids that go to Permian in the same class, and so, you know, it's crazy, but I'd rather prefer playing at a 3A than a 6A just because of how it is. You know, that's how I grew up.
Oh, they keep you going every day. It's always something different. You know, a kid will have a breakout game that you never expect, or he do something at practice and you're like, oh man, that's awesome. Or he comes and says, hey coach, you know, I passed that test that you helped me study for or whatever, and that's awesome. You know, that just gets you going and keeps you energized throughout the week.
I just remember, some of my coaches that shouldn't be doing this at all, jumping up and back slapping each other and stuff like that. And these guys are, they're 50, 60 years old and got, bad backs and all this stuff. But to see them jump around like a bunch of spring chickens and the kids being excited too, and it's just really, really memorable.
It's so much fun to see those kids that are members of society that have 4 kids, and are working, and they're 45 years old, and they still say, hey coach, remember when? And that to me is more enjoyable than anything that happens on Friday nights.
Trick left! Hey, Jeff!
This is just something that has been so rewarding, and you just know that you were meant to do this.
This is where I'm supposed to be. I always believe the Lord puts you where you're supposed to be, when you're supposed to be there. And I was supposed to be in coaching and teaching 31 years ago, and that's why it lasted 31 years.
I get to stay around the game, and the game itself is it's an amazing game. It tests so many things in people, and it's like life. It can be really good, it can be really bad, the ups and downs, but at the end of the day, the football is great. That's why I've got into coaching, and the impact that you can have on other people through it is an amazing thing to do as well.